Redneck Gold right here. So James Crawley's uncle brought me these by. Gave me $100 for 3 of them, which is a smoking deal. Then I had that broken one at Nigel's, and I had that one at Nigel's. So take them to Jason. He can use them for cores. And then I still got one more over at Nigel's that we can use for mock-up. Y'all check this dog out. This dog right here has been all over the internet in LinkedIn. He's like really famous right now. Every day somebody's spotting him, see him somewhere. Here lately he's been showing up here at my house a little more and a little more. He's starting to trust me. Come here, boy. I guess not only did it tear up my radiator, look at the blowed out one. I think it might have tore up my freaking transmission cooler. We're gonna have to pull all this crap off here and figure out, because that's a freaking mess. Glad we caught it today. Jake done a killer job as always. Put me a little bracket on here for my water pump. Was able to go through and we tacked the trans cooler on here I bought this morning to hook up to 6 AN lines. He put the filler neck on it. So I got my threaded rod, so I can go in here and screw these down, and I'm gonna put my water pump on it first. Well, I might just gonna put it in and I'll worry about the water pump. But I got my threaded rod from Lowe's, some washers. So I can wash it, double nut it. Let's get this thing stuck in there. Hey Flurry. Hey Flurry. Hey Flurry. Hey Flurry. Welcome back to the channel. Well, I'll tell you another dollar. We're on our way to Shadyside for Shadyside Outlaw. Got the motor back in the car. Figured out yesterday that the radiator was freaking exploded. So, and the transmission cooler had cracked. So, because they were mounted together. So luckily Eddie Brown had a nice little radiator he sold us. Gave us a good deal on. I was able to modify it, get it fixed up how we needed it. Got it in the car. Caden got out of school at 3 o'clock. We've been working on it ever since. Fired it up, it didn't sound exactly right. It had like a little miss in it, so we swapped the plugs in it, put a new set in it. Realized passenger side valve cover is pouring oil. I adjusted it, it still leaked. So we loaded on the trailer, got halfway to the track and realized that Caden forgot the cooler and the laptop. So then we had to turn around and go back. And I've never left at 6:15 to be at Shadyside and be there when we need to be there. But I have been hauling ass. The rotors are warped on the Tahoe. Freaking moving people out my way. We stopped by the store, got ice. Caden just went ahead and cut his finger just now because he went and pulled the valve. He pulled the coils off of it at the gas station. When we get to Shadyside, if there's a line, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out and pull the valve cover off of it. And I brung a gasket with us so we can put a new gasket on it and start putting it back together. So hopefully we can make first round. So like I said, we're running short, but we're gonna try. I think first round is usually 7-ish, 7:15-ish. So I'm about to call and see if I can pull some strings and get it rolled over a little longer. So we'll see. Ride with us.
We're at the track. Caden and I paid. Sammy is riding on the trailer as we're pulling into the staging lanes, trying to work on the car. Or not pulling into the staging lanes, pulling into the track.
got this thing together. We rushed. We made it. Honestly can't believe we made it like we did. So first pass, we tried to leave on 16 pounds, and let's see. Yeah, see, it made 16 pounds, and it was 4,400 RPMs on it. So as soon as it come up, it lost the tire right here, about 23 pounds of boost. And then you see right here, the orange line is Caden's throttle right here. He's modulating it back and forth slowly. Still didn't run bad, honestly. Just checking out their fuel stuff. We're just pulling fuel and adding fuel. So if you come down here, right there for a split stage, about 1,500 pounds per hour. But here's the important stuff. We're gonna look at oil pressure. Oil pressure stayed consistent, 68, 70. Ain't no crazy dips, so we're good with that. Fuel pressure.
I have a problem.
What?
Well, maybe I can get it up.
I can get it up in there if you can't. Fuel pressure stays steady, 133 pounds.
Hold here, wait till you get
130. Just hold on, man, I'm making a video. You go to your battery voltage. Battery voltage stay good. We're charging. Converter transmission. Charge pressure look fine. Transmission's looking good again. So then if we go up here and look at intake air, air intake temperature started out at 125 psi. Okay, so we gotta have something not circulating. The water is. Oh, we're low on water. That's why. Okay, so we're low on water is the reason why the air intake temperature went warm. That's why we're having these dips right here. If you look at it. Where? Let me see. Cut the fuel pressure off. Oh, I thought it had dips in it. But the air intake temperature, if you look right here, it went to 204 because the water was low and it ain't circulating right. So I gotta get some more ice in it, cool it down. The water definitely ain't at 205 degrees. So we're gonna roll with it. Appreciate you. All right, now we got something reading a little bit better now. So, Caden didn't red light. Something tripped the beams, messed the beams up, so it threw the whole slip off. But it went 140 mile an hour on him. So all this slip is all bogus because the reaction time tripped the beams. He never moved. The car just was still sitting there steady, but something tripped the beams. But anyways, he run it out there. Let's go in here and look. So it made, well, he even shifted 8,300. I'm proud of him on that one. So it came up, made 23, made a steady 24, 23, 24, right there. After the gear change, it barely went up to 25, and then it ended up backing back down to 24. So the sensors are modulating, but at least the wastegates are working right, because we were commanding 18, so we're only 8 off, so that's a lot better. Now we got something we can work with. Ignition time was only 16 degrees. We made a little bit more pounds per hour. That's where the mile an hour come from the first run to this run was pounds per hour. It made 1,600 pounds per hour, well, 1,700 there for a split second. Main thing we want to look at is the oil pressure. Like I said, it's a brand new motor. Crankshaft position front, the crankshaft seal is leaking on the front of the motor. So we'll fix that tomorrow. Oil pressure stays steady, solid. Fuel flow, fuel pressure stays solid. It goes up there. Fuel pressure looks good. Battery voltage looks good. I don't have a coolant pressure sensor on there no more. I need to put one back on it. It just needs to be plugged up. Engine temperature got better that time. Something has to be in the pump, or something's blockage. It's showing air intake temperature is 204 at the end of the run. There's no way, because the water is not that hot. The water inside of it, it would still be, if that was 200 degrees, the water inside of it right here would still be 150 degrees. Turn your switch on, or turn it on and see what the switch is.
That's not a terrible mile an hour for 25, 24 times through.
No, we're starting, we throw timing back in. We're right there where we need to be at. So let's do this. Do this right here. I can't find it. Hold on a minute, 1 second. Let me turn the key on. Let me go right here. The air intake temperature is 142 degrees right there. Let's see what it feels like. It's ice cold right now. It's still freaking cold as can be. We got a blockage going on somewhere, Katie. Or the pump ain't working or something. Something's gonna come loose inside this up in here. We done blowed a hole. We done blowed a hole in the hose or something, Caden, because this thing ain't making. It's saying it's 142 degrees.
And it's frozen.
Exactly. So we got something going on with the freaking. We got a blockage somewhere. So watch this. Let's see what it does right here. So I think my intake air temperature sensor is reading on. Pretty positive it's reading. It has to be.
It's on down, isn't it? Yeah.
RPM, yeah, down the bottom. Really sweaty.
Yeah, it ain't going. God damn. Get on my nerves. There we go. RPM activate output. Roll over and test it.
Oh yeah, see it's on. So that's 100% we got. Intake air temperature sensor is not reading right. Best sounding Toyota car I've heard in a long time. That's how quiet that thing is. Love it.
I didn't know if you done it. No, the only reason why was because it sounded like it was about to blow the heads off of it. So I reckon we went through and laid off of it, paced the head up, and made right up.